What is happening, y'all? Welcome back to Beyond Organic Gardening. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. In this video, we're going to be talking about things that you can be doing right now to prepare for this upcoming growing season, whether this is going to be your first year growing, whether you're kind of new to gardening, or whether you have a lot of experience gardening. I think that these are going to be things that you can learn and benefit from. I know I'm going to. The video sprung upon me because in the past I have not been good at all about preparing. I just usually wait for the garden season to kind of roll around, and then I wing it. I just jump right in. So I just kind of wanted to, be a little more intentional this year. This idea kind of came to me earlier this year in the summer. I was reading through Proverbs 6:6-8, right? It's talking about the ant. It says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise. She has no overseer, she has no commander, she has no ruler, and yet she still stores her provisions in the summer, and at harvest she gathers her food." So I was like, I was considering that verse for a while. I read it again the other day, and then this video kind of clicked for me. I had been pondering it for a while because I never fully got the picture from that verse, but now that I'm here preparing this video, it's making sense to me. So let's go ahead and jump into it with the first thing that you could be doing, the first thing I'm going to be doing anyway, and that is really sitting down and planning out what I'm going to be growing, starting from spring to late spring, summer, late summer, all the way into a fall garden for the entire year. And once you have the things that you want to be growing at certain times of year, what crops should and shouldn't grow at whatever times, you can go ahead and start buying your seeds. Now, there are plenty of things that you can do to kind of help if you're not sure. Again, if you're new to gardening, you're not sure what to grow at certain times of year, you can buy variety packs, right? So I've already gone ahead, I kind of started planning, and I went ahead and I bought some variety packs for spring, summer, right? And I got them from Seeds Now. I have them in my pocket, actually, from this company here, Seeds Now. I've been using this company since I started gardening, and I like them a lot. I also use In My Gardener. I like his seeds too, but but I use these seeds a ton too. I haven't got my order in from In My Gardener yet, but yeah, I got a link in the description to these seeds too if you want to go to that website, check them out and see what's happening, see what's going on. You can go there. They have all types of variety packs, right? They have spring/summer garden variety packs. They have summer/fall garden variety packs, fall variety packs, root crop variety packs, mosquito repellent variety pack. I mean, they have variety packs for everything. They have big seed banks. So they have a ton of seeds and stuff on that website. So after you go ahead and find your seed, you want to go ahead and test their germination, right? The last thing you want to do is get to the season, you get your seeds out, you're all excited, you put them in the dirt, and they don't start popping up, right? Your plants don't start growing. I mean, when gardening season get here, we all know, and if you don't know, you will soon. Time is valuable. It's very valuable. The garden season, it comes and it goes just like that. So you want to use every moment that you can. So when you test germination, when you get your seeds, you want to get your seed trays, you get some seed cells or something. Doesn't have to be that if you don't want to be. You could literally just get a little tray or something to put some soil in and then put in your seeds, right? So I'll do cells. Usually this is what I do. I do cells, and then I'll take 10 cells for each variety of plant that I have, right? So I have 10 cells for, let's say, beets, or I have 10 cells for lettuce and 10 cells for kale. In each of those cells, I do 2 seeds per cell. Some people do 3, some people do 4. I do 2. So you put them in, and I give them about 2 weeks to germinate. This I have done before. I did this last growing season, but I give them about 2 weeks to germinate. And then if they don't sprout within that 2 weeks, or the germination is really low, like only a couple of cells go ahead and germinate, I pretty much toss those seeds and I buy a new pack. Now, last season I tried with close to 30 different varieties of things. Only one pack didn't do what I wanted to do, and I tossed it and got a new one. So yeah, that's what I do for germination. So the next thing that I will be doing is making sure that I have the tools that I need to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish in my garden for this upcoming season. In the past, every year I'll get to the growing season and then I'll be like, oh, I should have bought this tool, or oh, I should have bought that tool, I should have got this, or I should have got that, right in the middle of the growing season. and I don't realize I need it until I come into a problem, right? A foreseeable problem, something that I should have been prepared for that I just wasn't. So I have to go out of my way and go get the tool or order the tool, whatever it is. I mean, you could run to the store real quick, but it's just, it gets real inconvenient sometimes, just to have to stop what you're doing to go get something and then come back to it is really annoying. It's better just to have it on hand. So what I recommend that you do is just, get the basics in the beginning, right? Just get the basic gardening tools. And then from there, as you learn more about the style of gardening that you're getting into, you will learn what type of tools best suit different styles of gardening, right? Which leads me into my next point is research, 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 and research. Whatever it is that you plan on doing, whatever your goals are, whatever you're trying to accomplish in your garden, research those throughout this season, throughout the winter time. Whatever style it is, right? I do a Back to Eden style gardening method. That's what I do. For this year than I have in the past is really diving deep into more that no-till, Back to Eden, wood chip, or organic mulch style gardening to just see if there's anything else that I can learn to improve upon what I have grown in the past. All right, so if you do that method, or you do square foot gardening, or you do raised bed gardening, or there's a method called I think it's core gardening that My Gardener does. There's just different styles. Research as much as you can right now while you have the time, so that once the growing season gets here, you have a good idea and you're confident in your area of whatever it is that you're going to be growing. You know what problems to look out for, you know what problems to avoid, and when the problem does arise, you know how to handle it and how to overcome it. Same goes for, whatever plants and produce that you're trying to grow, cabbage, broccoli, whatever it is. If you want to grow some great healthy cabbage, look up people who have grown and continue to grow healthy cabbage every year, who are very successful in growing that. They'll teach you the tips and tricks, what to look out for, what to prepare for, all of that. So just research, 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 and more research. And the last thing that I recommend is that you maintain your excitement about the upcoming growing season. Now, this is mostly for newer gardeners or people just getting into gardening, right? People now that have been gardening for some time, every time it gets around this time of year where the growing season has come to a stop, every day we're longing for the spring and the sunshine to come back out so we can get our hands back in the dirt and get stuff growing again. I mean, every day I look at my phone, even though it's the middle of December and I know growing season is nowhere close, I'm looking at the weather, I'm looking out the window like, oh, I just wish it was warm. Like, I get so excited, right? That stuff is always at the forefront of my mind because I'm excited about it, and because I'm excited and I want to have a successful gardening season every season in this upcoming season, especially since that's what we're focused on. That stuff is at the forefront of my mind. So I'm constantly doing what I need to be doing to prepare to help make sure that I do have a successful growing season. Well, I'm putting that into action now, because again, in the past, I'll just sit around and be excited but don't do anything. But now I am learning how to use that excitement as fuel to really jump into stuff and be proactive and be disciplined about the upcoming growing season, right? To ensure that I am very intentional and accomplish what I am trying to accomplish. So again, continue to be excited, feed that excitement, and rest in that excitement, right? It's a very, very, very good thing to be excited about. It really is. Taking your food and your health and your growth into your own hands, like, there's something, I don't know the word for it, but it's just something so, energizing and, I don't know the words. I don't have the articulation, the vocab right now to explain it. If somebody know what I'm trying to say, please help me out, because I'd be struggling. But it's just something about it, right? Something about doing that. You could share it with people, take it to friends, you could take it to family, your community, whoever, whatever you want to do with it. Is so much that you can accomplish and that you can do, and that you can provide for yourself and for others with gardening. So I hope that helps. If you made it this far, we got plenty more stuff coming. Hit the like, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.